Sat Sri Akal. Welcome back to Nagi channel. In today's episode, we'll talk about abandoned altars. In all the regions in Punjab, the Wabba, Malwa, Marja, there are some Jatheras that has been forgotten and other have been neglected. And there are many reasons for it. Shrines destroyed or built over for urban expansion and migration, especially the partition. Many ancestral sites remained in Pakistan, and there's also a generational disconnect. Younger people often no longer know or value the history, and there is lack of written records. Most Jatera stories are oral and prone to being lost. The tradition of Jatera predates formal temples building in many rural Punjabi communities. These are among the earliest form of ancestral recognition in clan-based societies. So long before we carved temple in stones, our ancestors marked their presence under the sky with nothing more than mud, earth, and time. Many Jatheras were not made of concrete or marble. They were marked by a simple stone or tree, passed down by oral memory. Today, over 60% of these sites in central Punjab are no longer maintained or even remembered. I went looking for one recently. An elder told me, walk past the well, take a turn by the tree, you'll find it there. I did. I did find it. And I found cracked bricks, wild grass, and silence. No incense, no footsteps, only time, standing still. There was a time when every path in the village led to a place of memory, to a stone beneath a tree, to a name spoken without a sound, to the Jathera. But now, some of those paths have grown cold. Different clans go had separate Jatheras, and intermarriage rules in rural Punjab were governed by knowledge of these clan shrines. Visiting the Jathera before marriage wasn't just a spiritual, it was cultural protocol. There was a reason why the Jathera stood at the edge of the village. It was a boundary between the past and the present. Every goat, every clan had its own space. You didn't need a priest, you just needed respect. And people visited on specific days, not from scripture, but tradition. These sites held collective memory. They reminded us that long before surnames, we belong to a lineage. In many villages today, oral memory of ancestral founders has been lost within just 3 generations. It's due to migration, urbanization, and nuclear family system replacing joint family life. But what happens when no one remembers the path to the Jathera? When the story fades, the name dissolves like dust? In many villages today, the younger generation don't know the name of their founding ancestors. Not out of disrespect, I think it's because of a disconnection. We have migrated to cities. We have built our lives on cement, but we forgot the earth that once held our name. Anthropological study shows that in Punjabi oral tradition, many family lineage traces back to 7 to 10 generations through Jathera records, much of which remains undocumented and at risk of disappearing. When I went to the forgotten Jathere, I stood there at that broken site. I wondered, what will my grandchildren remember? Will they know who stood here before us? And will they visit the soil? Or will they only visit concrete home and digital roots? This isn't just about a place. It's about a memory that's slipping through our fingers like water and sand. Maybe it's time we return, not to worship, not out of guilt, but to remember. Because in remembering them, we remember who we are. Jatheras are not relics of the past, they are mirrors of our roots.